Hi, this is Ike from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another book to read for you. Today, book is Grandma Duck Little Helpers from 1980. So let's get started. Donald Duck was going on a trip. His nephew Huey, Louie, and Dewey was going to stay with Grandma Duck. While Donald was away, Donald told them what to do to get ready. Huey, Louie, and Dewey packed up the car. They took their toys and games. They took their balls and bats. And they took their fishing rod and picnic baskets. Then Uncle Donald drove Huey, Louie, and Dewey to Grandma house or the Grandma farm in the country. The boys were so happy they could not wait to get there. We will have so much fun playing, they said. Don't forget, said Donald, you are here to help Grandma too. Grandma Duck met them on the porch. Here are your little helpers, Grandma, said Donald. I am sure they will get a lot done. Of course, said Grandma with a smile. Then the four waved goodbye to Donald as he drove off. First, the boys unpacked their things. Huey hung up his coat and hat. Louie unpacked his bag, and Dewey took out his bat and ball and his other toys. At the dinner table, Grandma said tomorrow will be a busy day. I am going to plant some wheat, so we must all go to bed early. The next morning, Huey, Louie, and Dewey ran to the barn to get the garden tools. Grandma waited. They were all ready to help her plant the wheat. But when they went to the barn, they found a bicycle with three seats. They climbed up on the bale of hay and took down the bicycle. Let's ride it, they said. They forgot all about the planting. The boy took the bicycle out of the barn. Grandma Duck saw them. Are you ready to help me plant the wheat? She asked. In a little while, said Huey, Louie, and Dewey. We want to try your bicycle first. We will be right back. Then they waved and rode away. Well, said Grandma Duck, I guess I will have to plant the wheat myself. She took her hoe and made neat rows in the earth. Then she planted the grain of wheat one by one. Finally, she raked the loose earth over the grain of wheat. Grandma Duck was very tired. When she finished raking, she heard a sound on the road and looked up. It was Huey, Dewey, and Louie returning from their ride. We are ready to help you now, Grandma, they called. Grandma was angry. You are too late, she said. I had planted the wheat myself. Oh, we are sorry, Grandma, said the boys. The summer passed quickly, and the wheat grew tall. It was ready to be cut. I will ask the boy to help, said Grandma. She found Huey, Dewey, and Louie. They were digging up worms. Will you boy help me cut the wheat? She asked. Yes, they said, but we are going fishing now. We will help you when we get back. We won't be long. Well, said Grandma Duck, I guess I will have to cut the wheat myself. She cut down all the stalks. She gathered the stalks together. She tied them into bunches. Grandma Duck worked all day. When she finished, she was very tired. She looked up to see Huey, Dewey, and Louie. They were each carrying a fishing rod and a fish. Hi, Grandma, said Dewey. We bought you some fish for dinner, said Huey, and we are ready to help you with your wheat, said Louie. Thank you, said Grandma Duck, but you are too late. I have cut the wheat myself. I cannot wait all day for you. Oh, we are sorry, Grandma, said Huey, Dewey, and Louie. It will not happen again. Soon the grain would dry. It was ready to be taken to the mill. I could use some help from the boys today, said Grandma Duck. She found Huey, Dewey, and Louie in their bathing suit. They were getting ready to go to the beach. Will you help me take the wheat to the mill? She asked. Yes, said Huey, when we come back from the beach. We won't be long, said Louie. Well, said Grandma Duck, they always find something else to do first. I guess I will have to load the truck myself, and so she did. Grandma drove her blue truck to the mill. The miller ground the grain of wheat into flour. When the miller finished, he tipped his hat and said goodbye to Grandma. Goodbye, she said. Then Grandma drove home with her 2 sacks of flour in the back of her blue truck. When she reached the farm, the boys were waiting for her. Here we are, said Huey. We are ready to help, said Louie. How do we start? Asked Dewey. Said Grandma. You are too late as usual. I don't need your help anymore. Now I am going to bake myself a cake with the flour from the wheat, she said. And she did. She sifted the flour. She mixed the batter. Then she put the batter in a cake pan and put the pan in the oven. The boy just stood and watched. Soon the cake was done. Grandma Duck took it out of the oven. It smelled so good. Wow, said Huey. My favorite cake. Don't bother to frost it, Grandma, said Louie. Well, wait, we'll like it just the way it is, said Dewey. Ha, said Grandma Duck. You did not help me plant the wheat. You did not help me cut it. You did not help me load the truck to take the wheat to the mill to be grounded. I did without your help. Then I can do it without your help now. So run along. She took the frosted cake to the table. The boys were very sad. They went out and sat on the front steps. They could smell Grandma's delicious cake. Grandma is right, said Louie. We did not help, said Huey. Now we don't deserve any cake, said Dewey. Let's tell her we are sorry. So Huey, Louie, and Dewey went back into the kitchen. We are sorry, Grandma, they said. We should have helped you instead of always doing what we want to do. Well, said Grandma Duck, I will forgive you this time, but please remember that we all have to help one another. Then they heard a car in the driveway. They ran to the door. It was Donald. He was back from his long trip. Welcome back, Donald. We're just going to have some cake. They went inside and sat down at the table. Everyone had a great big piece of Grandma's delicious cake. When they finished, Grandma asked, now who is going to help with the dishes? I will, said Huey. I will, said Louie. I will, said Dewey. And they did. Louie scrubbed the pots and pans. Dewey washed the dishes and glasses. Huey wiped the kitchen table. My, are they good workers, said Donald. Grandma just smiled. Soon it was time for Donald and the boys to go home. Grandma waved goodbye. Come back soon, she said to Huey, Dewey, and Louie. I am always happy to see good workers. We will, said Huey, Louie, and Dewey, as they drove off with Uncle Donald. So that was Grandma Duck, Little Helpers from 1980. So if you like, subscribe, share, and comment, and have a groovy day. And our next book will be Destiny, DuckTales, The Secret City Under the Sea.